Konniachos, little stars. Welcome back to Crackup Factory. Can you hear that gentle rustling sound? It's the sound of bamboo swaying in the wind, whispering secrets of ancient lands. And can you feel that little spark of magic in the air? That's because today we're journeying to a beautiful land of cherry blossoms and brave hearts. We've brought back a very special story just for you. A tale from the East that will fill your heart with courage and warmth. Get comfy, snuggle up, because today's magical adventure is called The Bamboo Warrior of Kindness. Once upon a time, nestled among green hills and sparkling streams, there was a peaceful Japanese village. Life was simple and happy. The villagers worked together, celebrated together, and cared for one another like one big family. In this village lived a young girl named Hana. She wasn't the strongest or the loudest, but she had a heart that was as gentle as a new spring leaf and as brave as a lion. She found joy in helping her neighbors, tending to the gardens, and telling stories to the little children. Her laughter was like the chiming of a tiny bell, bringing smiles to everyone she met. One night, however, the peaceful sky turned dark and angry. A powerful storm began to rage. The wind howled like a hungry wolf, and the rain fell in sheets, threatening to wash the village away. But this was no ordinary storm. From the heart of the swirling clouds, a massive storm spirit appeared. Its eyes flashed with lightning, and its voice boomed like thunder. It descended upon the village square, its presence casting a fearsome shadow over everything. "I am the spirit of the storm," it roared, its voice shaking the very ground. "Your village has grown too comfortable, too weak. Prove your worth to me, or I will unleash my full fury and wash you all away." Fear gripped the hearts of the villagers. The village's bravest warriors quickly gathered. They drew their sharp swords, their faces grim and determined. They were ready to fight, to defend their homes and their families against this terrifying spirit. They stood tall, a line of steel against the raging storm, prepared for a desperate battle. But just as they were about to charge, a small figure stepped forward from the crowd. It was Hana. In her hands, she held not a sword, not a shield, but a single, simple stalk of green bamboo. The storm spirit let out a booming, scornful laugh that echoed through the valley. A little girl with a stick, it bellowed. "You dare to face me, the embodiment of nature's fury." The warrior stared at Hana, confused and worried. What could she possibly do? Hana looked up at the towering spirit, her eyes clear and unafraid. She simply nodded. "Yes," she said, her voice calm but firm. But she didn't raise the bamboo stick to fight. She didn't prepare to strike a single blow. Instead, she turned away from the spirit and looked at her frightened village. With the storm raging around her, Hana went to work. She used the sturdy bamboo stick not as a weapon, but as a tool. She wedged it under a fallen roof beam, helping a trapped family escape. She used it as a walking stick to guide the trembling elders to the safety of the sturdy community hall. She saw a group of children crying in fear, and she gently tapped the bamboo on the ground, creating a soft, rhythmic sound that calmed their sobs. She even used it to gently nudge a lost and frightened lamb back towards its mother. She moved through the chaos, her small figure a beacon of calm and care. The mighty storm spirit watched her, its lightning-filled eyes following her every move. It had expected a fight, a clash of power and strength. But this was something else entirely. It saw her comforting a crying child, her gentle voice a soft melody against the storm's roar. It saw her helping an old man, her touch reassuring and kind. The spirit saw no fear in her, only compassion. The spirit's roaring began to soften. The howling wind started to quiet down into a whisper. The spirit paused, its massive form seeming to shrink. It looked at Hana, who was now helping to secure a loose gate, her face focused and determined. Finally, the spirit spoke again, but its voice was no longer a thunderous roar. It was a low, respectful whisper that sounded like the rustling of leaves after a summer rain. "Your kindness," it said, looking at Hana with a newfound understanding, "is stronger than any sword, more powerful than any storm. You have shown me the true strength of this village." And with those words, the Great Spirit began to fade. The dark clouds parted, the furious wind died down, and the heavy rain softened into a gentle, cleansing drizzle that made the whole village sparkle. From that night on, the storm never returned with such anger. And Hana, the girl with the bamboo stick, became a legend. The villagers no longer called her just Hana. They called her the Bamboo Warrior of Kindness, a hero who taught everyone that true strength isn't about how hard you can fight, but about how much you can help. Her story was told for generations, a beautiful reminder that the greatest power we all possess is the power of a kind heart. So, my little stars, remember Hana's lesson. Kindness is your superpower. It can calm any storm and win any battle. Thank you for joining us on this magical journey today. We hope you loved the story of the Bamboo Warrior. If you did, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to Crackup Factory for more wonderful tales from around the world. Until next time, keep shining bright and spreading kindness wherever you go. Bye-bye.